Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. It's Sunday for me today, so it's gray, cold, rainy. This morning it was so smoky from the fires. The wind was blowing towards Camrose. So, oh boy, it was not fun. But I have these seed packs that I had picked up from Amazon. So I just put some coffee stuff on them, and I thought we would play with some of those today and just make them pockets using our GLOBLELAND stamps. These are the ones with the vintage cars. So I thought that we could do that because I'm needing to have some pockets in my Tim Holtz journal here, and probably in my tall one as well, and I'll situate them. I'll do 2 to a page, or do something anyway just to make pockets, because they are going to be part of our giveaway, which if you wait till the end of the video, then I have four names instead of 3, because you know that's how I roll. And so we'll discuss that at the end of the video, because I also have something to say. Goes along with it. Okay, so let's just get started. So if you've been making ephemera along with me, grab up whatever you're using, whatever you've been making, and let's just have a play and see how many we can make. I have ephemera pieces, just my Tim Holtz labels and numbers, and just some Tim Holtz mini dolls. I just have stuff. But I wanted to play with these cars. I did do one of them. I used one of them on an envelope just to see if it's something I wanted to do, because I mean, we're always in need of pockets. I know I am anyway. So it's just fun to use different things to make pockets and get them into our journals. So I only used one of the cars. I used this one here. So these ones are just fresh off of the page. I haven't even haven't used them yet, but just gonna start stamping. You can just grab out any stamps you want and just have fun. Look at how gorgeous that's stamped out. Wow, I like that. All right. So then I'm just gonna stamp, just gonna have some fun. Sorry if you can hear that. We have neighbors that are outside. They always sound like they're yelling. Not sure why that is, but it's just the way it is, I suppose. I'm just going to take one of these papers off. Yeah, it got so chilly. Our furnace has been coming on. So that's because I don't want this whole thing on the envelope, so it just pieced on there. Looks really good, I think. And this tiny little gear, so cute. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it's kind of cute. That would not be a stamp you'd want to lose, because you'd never find it again. It's so small. So it's just having fun. it's a nice way to relax and just do some stamping if you're experiencing, you know, you don't know what to do for craft. You've done journals and you're just kind of, I don't know, can't figure out any ideas. Stamping is a great way to just relax and make something. You can just grab some paper and just start stamping. Let the adventure begin. I'm just going to grab these arrows, and then we'll add a few other things just to make it look a little fuller, I guess. You know, sometimes people suffer from burnout. They have been creating and creating, and then, you know, are just don't know what to do. So I just find this is a great way to unwind, I guess. There's no stress about it. It's just something to do. Let me move that out of the way. So then you can just come with your bits. And I didn't ink the envelopes. I'll ink them before I glue them into a journal. So hopefully oh yeah, it's gonna work today. Right, and then you just, I know we just stamped there, but it's okay. It's really just used for background. And you just build on top of it. You can put clusters on there. Just, you know what? I'm just going to put them down. And then I have some scraps. Probably should have added before I glued him down. Whoops, sorry about that. Crashing. Let's just, maybe I can lift it up just a tiny little bit. There we go. That's not so bare behind him. And then you have a pocket. You can fill it in with all kinds of goodness. Glue it to a page all the way. You can glue it on the 3 sides and use it for a side tuck, or you can clip it in and then you can dress both sides if you wanted to do that. All right, so there's a few different ways to use them, which is nice. These are just strips that I've cut off the other pieces from, so let me just grab my ruler and give it a better look. We had a potluck at church. Our friend Judy, it's her 80th birthday on Tuesday, so we had potluck, and one of the girls made a cake, and we all brought food and salads and just fellowshipped with each other. It was just a beautiful way to spend a Sunday. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so then let's try this other one here. I think it doesn't have to be at the bottom. You can stick it smack dab in the middle if you wanted. That's all right. You can put book page down first if you want. I just find this is a flatter surface to stamp these vehicles on it anyway. There you go, that's pretty good. Just like that. I'm going to add this before I do, whoops, any more of the stamping. Just at the edge there. And I'm going to take this teeny weeny guy. Could have got one of my tiny stamp blocks, but this was what I was using, so I figured that was all right. Just keep using it. Turn it over, it's upside down. Knowing me, I would end up stamping it upside down. Not that it even matters. It's the vintage car. Oh, what's this one? Oh, that just says thank you. I don't think I want a thank you on here. Not for this guy anyway. There we go. And I'm just going to take this ticket and just use parts of it. We'll see how that works. Oh yeah, that's all right. I'm going to use this as a mask so I don't get it at the very top. Actually, I don't want it there. Decisions. There we go. Sometimes I wish they wouldn't have those lines, like the ticket lines. Be nice to just have the words. So it's just having fun. Not much to talk about today. It's just one of those quiet days where you just want to put your pajamas on, grab a movie, grab some popcorn, and just veg out on your couch or something and just watch movies because it's such a dreary day. I have a few of these Tim Holtz people. She's cute, but she needs something behind her. And you can bring in other stamps too. I'm just using this stamp set because this is what I'm trying out, right? Let's see. Oh no. What am I thinking of? You can use washi tape. It's like, oh yeah, I could use washi tape. There's a bit of washi tape with a house on it. Came from one of my envelopes. Oh my goodness, let's use it. Where's my glue stick? Most of the stickiness is gone off of it now, so let's just use it. The color is complementary. It's going to cover some of the stamping, but that's all good. And it's simple, right? Just something simple, and you can add to it. You can put lace across the bottom, you can trims, you can do all kinds of things. These are just, you know, like I tell you, they're just simple ways, and then you can dress it up any way you want. You don't have to do it the simple way. You can just wow it with all kinds of stuff. All right, let's do this. All right. Oop, ink all over me. This is a cute car. Very cute. That's the only one that doesn't seem to come out clear. So I don't know if it's, I'm adding too much pressure to it, which is probably what's happening. So I seem to put more pressure on when it's words than I do when it's the image. But that one comes out nice and clear, so. So the only stamp I haven't used is the thank you stamp, which I suppose I could use. Just there's that. Okay, let's see. He's pretty big on there. This fella with the top hat. Looks like he's lost half of his face, though. That never looks good. Oops. Oh, that's okay. This paper's not very thin, which is nice in a lot of instances, but I'm just looking for a little piece of text or something that can go behind him, just to add a little bit more texture, I guess, to it. I'm going to do it this way. You can still see the car peeking out. And then he can go there, but I'd like some of this ruler. There, just something behind him. Looks a lot better now, I think. Just trimming down a number 8, just so I can add it. No. And there's another pocket. So they go pretty quick. Just put stuff down, whatever it is you're putting down. Let's make a thank you pocket. Why not? You know, if you sell journals or you sell ephemera, this would be a nice way to add in some ephemera bits. So that's stamped out really nice. I like that. And then just add in your other elements. And what should we put on there? Let's put this along the bottom. See if I can press it less and if it makes a difference. Nope, it's still the same. So, you know, that's okay. It's, I'll still use it, obviously. There we go. My hands are really getting inky now. Just see what pieces I have left here. I like this piece because it has all little ones that you can just cut away. Oh, Tom's up from his nap now. I wonder if Brat got up from his. They seem to. Well, Brat naps all the time, but I'm just going to snip these little corners off just a tiny little bit so they're not so pointy. There we go. Looks like old typewriter keys. So I'm going to add them on. like that. Just checking this fella out. I have one more guy over here. Flowers in his hand. I don't know. Got this little girl. This fella just, I don't know if he seems too big or what. But I like him, so maybe I'll stick with him. My dauber is shedding quite badly now. I barely touch my whatever I'm working on, and it just starts shedding. Just looking through my little bits here just to see if there's something I can find. How about a number? Let's do a number. Numbers are always good. Where am I going to put it? It's just a little cluster of bits there, and then he can get popped on there as well. And the heels of his shoes, there's that little flap on the envelope, but the heels of his shoes are sitting in the little groove. You can feel it when it goes in there. It's kind of funny. And there, just a little, but you have all the stamping in the background that you can see. So we'll probably stop there because I want to get to the giveaway. So I'll put a couple into my journal so that I don't have to think about doing that later, but let's have a look at what we did. Just gonna move this stuff out of the way. Put that in there, otherwise I'll forget. It does happen. All right. Okay. So this is the one that I had created just to see if I liked it or not. And I did. And so then here is what we created today. So we have this fella, and then we have her, and then him, and then this guy we just did. Right? So cute. All right, so there's a lot of stuff happening in this journal. And yes, this is going to be part of our giveaway. So it'll be one of the things that I give away. So I have this flip here with stuff inside. I just want to find a nice spot for it. Little flip out for writing. Maybe there is no area. Come on, there's got to be a page. We're just gonna have to put it on somewhere. How about right here? We'll add a little pocket. Okay. So it can be put on the side, in the middle, this side. It can be put up here. It doesn't really matter where you put it. And the same thing if you're going to make it a side tuck. I'm not going to for this one. I'm just going to glue it down because this is a really nice sized pocket all on its own. So I'm going to glue it all the way down just to show you what that looks like as well inside a journal. Or like I say, you can do both sides and just put it in a pocket. You can clip it in. I'm just going to slip it just right there, not at the bottom, not all the way to the side, but just in a spot here where there's writing space around it. You can close this up if you want. I didn't add glue to the flap, so once stuff is added in there, it can be closed up. There's that piece of double-sided tape there. And so there we go. So this journal, she is ready to go. Now let's pop a couple in here. I think this page, we'll see if there's a couple can fit anyway. So if we add 1 and 2, oh yes, what do you think? I like that. Let's do that. Can add tags into them, whatever you want, right? You fill them with ephemera. Can write a note, put it inside, whatever you'd like. I'm not going to go right to the bottom. Try to get it not close to the seam either, because I don't want it to interfere with being able to close properly. And you know, if you've been watching me long enough, you know how much I like Tim Holtz. All the product he creates is just amazing. Yes, it's a little pricey, I know, and I find that myself, but he is just such a talented person. And there, so you have a pocket to fill there once it's dry. I mean, obviously I'm not going to add anything until they're all completely dry, but there we go. And this is the big one. So I've been making all kinds of ephemera, and these are those huge tags that we had created. So there's all kinds of stuff going on in those journals, which is just so fun. All right, let me move this now. Now is the giveaway. I put everybody's name whose envelopes I received, and if there's 1 pocket or 2. And also for those of you, thanks love, it's coffee time. For those of you who told me that you have pockets coming, your names are in there as well. Whether it's, you told me it was 1 pocket or 2 or more, your names are in there. And I wrote them all out and I squished them all up and then popped them, and so the names that are in there, but we'll do this part first and then I'll tell you what my thoughts are. Okay? All right, drum roll for my 1,300 subscriber giveaway. I originally told you I was going to do 3 giveaways. Well, you know me in giveaways. I had to add 4 instead, just because it's so fun for me to share with you my creations, share with you happy mail. I love to send you all envelopes, and just in appreciation of all of your lovely comments and your support of me, not only my channel, but for me as well. And so yeah, I love you guys, and let's just do this. Stop talking, Brenda, right? Mel C. Now, I think you told me that you have an envelope coming. So there you go. And can't even open them. Ariel R. I didn't write out your whole last name, Ariel. So Christiana Taggart. And last but not least, Miss Kitty. Her name's Karen, but everybody calls her Kitty. And so I always call her Miss Kitty. Thank you, ladies, for everything, for all of your support, for your generosity with me, not only with your words, but with your company and your emails. Yeah, I love you all. So now, let's set that aside. So everybody who's in this bag, I'm going to send an envelope to. Just a piece of ephemera that we've created on video. I would just like to share some of that with you. Okay, so when we do our journal, we'll do that in probably not for a few weeks, but yes, every name in here. So I'm hoping that I have your addresses. For those of you who I don't have addresses for, please email me your address. Like if you have sent me an envelope with a pocket in it, please send me your address, because I am going to be sending out my own bit of happy mail for all of you in support of me, and because you were kind enough to send me a pocket for our subscriber journal. All right, I hope that made sense. I'll make sure it's all in the description box. My email and my address will be in the description box as well, in case you wanted to, you know, send a little bit of happy through the mail, because that's something I love to do. Okay, ladies, I think I have everyone's address, but just in case, just let me know. Like Mel and Ariel, I know I have. Yep, I actually have all of your addresses, I believe, so that's perfect. All right, I'll stop rambling. God bless. Take care. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.